Room 6A of the Old City Hotel was cursed. Guests checked in, but they never checked out. The hotel staff insisted there was no Room 6A, but people who'd stayed there told a different story. One night, a tired traveler was given the key to Room 6A by mistake. He opened the door and stepped inside. At first, it looked like any other room, just a little bit dusty. As the night went on, though, things began to shift. The mirror showed a reflection that wasn't his. The clock on the nightstand ticked backward, and faintly, he could hear scratching sounds coming from inside the walls. When he tried to leave in the morning, the hallway outside the room was gone. The door led only to another version of the same room, darker and older, and filled with the whispers of past guests. It seemed like every time he walked through the door to try to find the way out, he just ended up deeper inside the hotel. He soon realized he had to uncover the truth of Room 6A, why it existed, and how many others had been trapped before him. If he could understand the room, maybe then he'd be able to escape. But if not, well, he'd become another story the room whispered to its next guest. The more time he spent in the room, the more details he noticed. There were newspaper clippings about the hotel's history, stories about the strange occurrences in Room 6A, and a photograph of a young woman standing in front of the same mirror he was looking into. He felt a connection to her, like she was the key to understanding the room. And then he found a diary hidden under the floorboards. It belonged to a former guest who'd been researching the history of the hotel and its haunted room. The entries told of strange dreams and visions, of a past life remembered and a love that transcended time. As he read, the room around him began to change. The walls shifted, revealing a hidden doorway. The room grew dark, then light again, revealing a staircase leading up to a loft. And there, in the dusty beams of sunlight, stood the woman from the photograph. She explained that Room 6A was a nexus between worlds, a place where time and reality were fluid. Those who entered could get lost forever, trapped in the shifting sands of the room. But she also said that if you understand the room, it will let you go. He realized then that the key to escaping Room 6A wasn't a physical one, but understanding the connection between past and present, between the woman in the photograph and himself. He reached out to her, and as their hands met, the room around them solidified, the whispers fading into silence. He woke up in the real room, the morning sun streaming in through the window. The key to Room 6A was heavy in his hand, a tangible reminder of the other world he'd just left. He knew now that Room 6A was more than just a room. It was a portal to the past, a place where souls were tethered to the present. He looked down at the key, wondering how many others had held it before him, how many stories had unfolded within these very walls. He tucked the key away, deciding to keep its existence a secret, for he knew that some mysteries are best left unsolved, some doors best left unopened.